do that. Gosh, bless America. Hi, everybody. Lisa Fry, My Mystical Life. Yay, I'm glad it worked the first time, but I couldn't see any chat, so can't have that, can we? No, can't have that either. Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want to touch anything that is going to do horrible things. I've switched my chat. Maybe I can get it over there. No, I just want it there. Technology. So fun. So fun. I switched. Don't do that. That is just terrible. Anyhow, you guys don't care about what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make things work. Just trying to make it work. Hold on. I think I might have gotten it. No. Oh, Lord love a dog. Come on. Just work for me. Just work for me. Work for me. You ever just have one of those? No. One of those things you just want to go, what in the world is going on? This is that. This is that moment. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got it. I got it. Okay, hold on. Almost. I got it. So I'm terrified to move this. Okay. I move it over here. Okay. Maybe. Does that work? Oh, don't do that. Too high. Too high. Too soon. Too much. Okay, right there. Okay. Whew. Lord of mercy. I'm trying to attach. I know this. I was talking to Ellie Coyle earlier, and we were talking how this all works, and she was asking me how to do videos and stuff, and I was telling her, and she's like, "Oh my god!" All right, but I had just put together. I just signed back onto OBS and trying to make it so that I don't have to keep going over a bunch of different things, that it just keeps scrolling on the screen, and I don't have to keep talking about business stuff, right? So this is OBS, and I can change and make it all kind of fun stuff and all that. Erin, we have been missing you as well. Absolutely missing you. I hope everybody's well. Okay, so let me scroll back up and see what I have missed. Hi, Isis. Is Isis? Oh, that don't look right at all. Is Isis on here? Not quite sure about that. Let me take a paintbrush and stir my tea. Okay, that's better. Okay, it didn't look right at all. So we have a bunch of people here. So welcome everybody. Unfortunately, I can't tell how many people are on the feed from OBS. I just know that there's people here, and how the heck are you? And let's have a fun afternoon, fun evening, blah, blah, blah. That's patented psychic talk, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see. Heather Johns, welcome. Janice, welcome from the UK. Welcome, welcome, Erin. We're happy to have you back. Are you guys back in Oregon? I know you guys were in Texas. Lori Spears. And then I see some people that say Facebook user. Hi, I can't see who you are. I don't know which site you're on. I look festive. It's the tree. It's not me. If you took the tree away, it would just look like my room. Oh, well, except for the happy holidays. Happy holidays. Nita, welcome. April, hi. Renee, Marie Valiva. Colleen Olson, welcome. I see a lot of Facebook user, and I'm going to assume this is from the OBS attachment to this. It's probably late bloomers. I'm going to assume it's late bloomers, like it's intuitives that I'm seeing a Facebook username on instead of pictures and actual names. I'll have to make sure in the future I don't go to that site. Do I do Cash App? I don't. This is free this evening. I get on for fun, and you can book if you want to book. You know, all my information is on this little doohickey down here. But this is free this evening. Nancy Billiard, I hope you're feeling better, and I hope your pipes aren't leaky. Right? I know too much about people. Sherry Elsbeth, welcome. Janice Dickens from the UK. Hope everyone is well. Hope the same for you too. Kenzie Moore, Heather Johns. You have no sounds. Please tell me you guys have sound, because if not, no, I can see you have sound here. Okay. Just telling you. It's just one of those things. I've been working a little here and there. Look like Christmas. I bought a Christmas gift today. That's why. A single one. Yeah. Greetings, parental unit. Hey, Glenn, can I give me the child? I want the child tomorrow. Can I have the child tomorrow? They're like, what was that, grandmother mode? I want the child. Can I have the child tomorrow? I meant to call. Hey, Beth Fry. Beth Fry. We need to do lunch. We absolutely need to do lunch. I know I can only imagine Isis is going through a horrible time. Absolutely. Danielle Graves, welcome. Don't forget, you guys, it's really annoying me that I can't see how many people are on. If you are new to our feed, let us know, because we have a wonderful group of people here that will welcome you like, oh my gosh, they're just like a warm hug. They're fantastic. And we want to make sure that you feel welcome, because we get on here and we have a great time. We really feel like raising the vibration through joy and laughter is, why not? You might hear some things on here and see some things. You never know where we're going to go. We've talked about some really strange things on here. Like really, really strange things. Like I get off the live and I'm like, how the hell did that happen? How the hell did people listen to this? We're so happy you're back, Nancy. So Christmassy. It's the Christmas tree. That's all. Yeah. All right. Tammy Ammett's here. Joanne Steiger. Zeni. I'm just trying to, I'm still, don't say blah, blah, blah. There's some on LTF. Okay, I'm lost. You went to Mystical. You went to My Mystical Life. So if you're not, Linda Weber. Hi, Linda Weber. I almost did it again. Did you see that? Linda Weber, I almost did it. I'm like, oh my God, it's Linda Weber. But now I go, oh my God, it's Linda Weber. My scarf, thank you. It's my Harry Potter Deathly Hallows scarf. I snatched one up when I saw it because, I wouldn't have sent it again. Let's see. Are there settings that allow people to show their Facebook profile name? I see your I see you, Nita. I see you. What, Glenn? Don't ignore me, Mom. What? Did I miss something? Glenn, I don't see where I missed something. Oh, are you texting me? No? What am I missing? Glenn is our youngest spawnling. Grandma wants to babysit. Give me the child. Let's see. Your pipes are always leaky. You have a doctor's appointment for that. I understand that. I see you, Colleen. Yes. Kim White from New Zealand. No problem, Sherry. I get a lot of messages. Okay. I get a lot of messages. And all the time people go, I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm sorry I'm a pain. I'm sorry I'm doing this. I'm sorry I'm doing that. I'm like, you guys, I get messages all the time. It's okay. It's not a bother. It's not a pain. Oh, I'm just really delayed. Glenn says I'm really delayed. I'm actually reading way back in the comments. Glenn, I'm way back in the comments. I'm not even close to, I'm only halfway through the comments. Hi, Lisa's offspring. So you don't worry about it. You can message me. It's not a problem. 24 on the live Facebook. Yay. You was in the wrong chat. I have to turn off the label. I think it's the group. Let's see. Akashic, that explains something about the past 2 months. Has anybody else found that today is like a cranky day? Wow, yeah, I'm really behind. I'm catching up. I'm trying to make sure. Yes, we do get on a tangent, don't we? But we have fun. Ashley has authorized acquisition of the child. Grandma gets to babysit tomorrow. I have been putting it off because I wanted to have everything in the house just the way I wanted it, and it's never going to happen. So, okay. Yay, I have acquisition of the child. Um, Hi, you're Zeni and you're happy to be here. Hi, Zeni. I feel like I've met you. We have. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Lisa Tabbert Fry. Thank you. I was so lost. I'm like, what's LTF? I have no idea. I didn't know I went there. I didn't know I went there. I wasn't supposed to because I get trolls from there. I don't know my initials. I know. Thank you, Jamie Davis. It's pink at the moment. It'll be purple sometime when I can find more purple. I like the purple. Technology is being off. No, never feel bad for messaging me. Now, I will tell you that there are times like if yesterday was a zoo, I was out working in the barn and I was cleaning in the barn and I was in the groove, man. I was having a good time out there because, it's when you're away for so long and then you can play in the barn, then yay. So I was out there feeding the horses and playing with the babies and raking and all sorts of stuff. And my phone just kept going off and I kept trying to keep up. And then I finally went, I'll get this later. And I attended everything when I come back in. Hi, Katrina. Yesterday's date was so amazing, wasn't it? That was so cool. Cranky day for the cats. 35 people on chat. Hi, Christine Emerson. I'm just trying to say hi to not everybody. I'm trying to. Erin, the anagram. Yeah, it was really cool yesterday. Wait a minute. Renee says we're supposed to have 8 inches of snow tonight, more over the weekend. That's because you live all the way up there. Fa la 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 la. Oh, me and my mom are taking the oldest child, 17-year-old Peyton, to Gabe's. She's never been there, and we are taking her there. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. I can't continue. Oh, yeah, there we are at the end. All right. Diana, I love the way your name is spelled. I love that. Okay, so, yeah, are you prepared? Yeah, the palindrome and an anagram was yesterday, I think. It was double. Youpers. There is no panic, okay? There's no panic to get to the store and buy all the bread and the milk. There's not. Because once like December hits, they're in snow anyways and it just doesn't go away. So there's like, whatever, I'll take my snowmobile and I will head to the store on my snowmobile. I'll wrap up real tight. We have family up there. Sam crosses that bridge from the lower peninsula to the upper peninsula and he turns into a Youper. Swear to God. He's just like, all of a sudden everything is A. What are you doing? So weird. Snowshoes. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen for me. Give me a snowmobile, please. Or a horse. I'll take a horse through the snow. I have no problem with that. But I have to tell you, this fat butt used to do cross-country skiing in high school. It was a class we had to take. It's hard work. I cannot imagine snowshoeing. You got, and the chooks. Anybody doing astral work out during the night? I've been having some weird things going on in my dreams, but that's not the time for this right now. So as you can see, we have the new setup on the screen where I don't have to keep talking about everything that goes on with the membership and the 12 days of Christmas, but we're going to talk about the 12 days of Christmas anyways. So I wish to feel snow someday. You know what? Snow is beautiful in the first day. Who would agree? The first day of the snow, it's so soft and it's so quiet. And people don't think about the quiet. The quiet that comes with a fresh snow is amazing. And it's almost like a dream. If you step out there in that fresh, soft snow and it has just laid down, and it's because the snow actually, it does scientifically, it cushions the sound, right? So when you step out and it's all beautiful and the trees have snow on the branches and everything, it's so gorgeous. And then it starts to fall down. And the second day, you live in mud. Slush. You got your stuff today? Oh, I was like, wait, I packed it okay, right? She got her stuff today. I have a problem though. I don't want to give these gifts away. Okay, so I know the sound of the oh, Diana, it's gorgeous. It is so beautiful, but then it turns the next day is slush, unless you're really cold, and then it stays. So let me do really quickly. Make sure you guys are registered for the 12 days of Christmas. You have to register. So you go, dampens is the word I was looking for. Thank you very much, Glenn. That's totally right. You have to register for the 12 days of Christmas by going to mymysticallife.com. There's a red thing right on the front page that says follow this, and it'll take you right there. You must register to win anything. You are responsible for the shipping. So this is just a few things. We have more things. Go to mymysticallife.com. We have more things coming in that people are donating, people that make things, or they're donating readings, things like that. So make sure you register for that. And it starts December 14th. This came in the mail from the Highly Divine. This is from Heidi and Brad Leister. They're making these candles. And let me tell you what, guys, they are so cool. There's a quartz crystal in there, lavender. It's all essential oils, coconut or soy. And it smells amazing. And I have to tell you that the packaging on this is gorgeous. I guess you're right, Glenn. Yes, Tanya Lee donated. She donated. It's not in the house right now. So this one, Tanya donated a journal. A journal for the new year. Tanya Lee with Harmonia Tarot donated the journal, and I have to edit I'm writing things down as I go along. So we still have stuff coming in, people donating services and stuff like that. Let's see, what else do we have? We are giving away. This is My Mystical Life. We have, because I really don't, hey, we like it when people donate stuff, but if they don't, we're still going to give stuff away, right? It's free, Brenda Springer. The 12 days of Christmas is free. You just sign up. That's all. So this is the Archangel Diana Cooper. This is in the box, full-size cards. That's going to be given away. We also have, I just think this is great. Now, everything I show here, you can go to My Mystical Life, follow the 12 Days of Christmas link, and it will show you exactly who is donating. So you'll see the things that are being donated and who did that. This is from Dennis Casey. So that, the candle. I'm not quite sure how much they charge for their candles. You can go to the Highly Divine. If you go to My Mystical Life and click on the 12 days, it'll take the link, takes you right to their Highly Divine webpage. So it's all linked there. You can go visit their stuff directly. We also have a tarot card velvet bag that's going to be given away. There's going to be multiple prizes each day, I think. It just depends. I know. Got to get a hold of Dennis. Yeah. And he'll put it on a specific shirt for you. Absolutely. We're giving away a shamanic smudge wand. There's a rattle floating around somewhere. I was looking for it, and now I can't find it. You'd think I'd keep it in my hand, but I didn't. We have some more cards that we're going to be giving away. I know I'm going to give this deck away. This is the Healing Mantra. Giving this deck away. A bunch of stuff is getting given away. Okay. But in addition to that, I'm opening this one for myself right now. I know. I'm going to make another smudge wand. I have all my stuff in now. My jewelry deck. No, Lisa, keep your shit together. My jewelry, not your jewelry deck. Why is this a problem? Let's do this slowly. Jewelry desk, not deck. Desk. Oh, there's some more. There's so many more prizes coming, Heather. We appreciate it if you guys share as well. So my jewelry desk is up, and all of my craft stuff is sitting there, so I can make more But ouch, ouch. I could make more. I want to make another smudge wand. Mercy. I'm a hot mess today. I know, Glenn. No swearing. Shnikes. Okay, so I'm pulling out this new deck. This is the deck. Feel the smudge wand. I have more. I just don't have them sitting out. I don't have them in the store. I haven't even looked at these yet. Ooh, but I like. Ooh, I like these. I didn't swear. I said stuff. Okay. Oh, no, don't do that. Brand new deck. So I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna have some fun. If everybody could share one time, that would be amazing. They're a great group of people, Diana. They are really, it's a wonderful group of people. The one, okay, so I'll tell you about this one. No, it's tea. It really is tea. It's chai. Okay. This is actually made out of oak. There's an oak center. Copper around the bottom. This is all leather, of course. These are guinea feathers. Guinea feathers. These are more guinea feathers. Royal Amherst pheasants. What are those? You know this. Pheasant feathers. I had to think. Hey, Glenn, that's a terrible thing to say. 11. Hi, Isis. So much love. It is a smudge wand. Yeah. So if you're saging, it's to move smoke. It's to move smoke. I'm not drinking, I swear. 11. How about 10:30? 10:30. No, it's not Irish tea. All right, let's see. I want to share to one or two places. Yes, I have a delay on my feed, you guys. I have to share for a second. I have gone to OBS to see how I can tweak it so that it works better for me, but at the moment, it can be a pain. It can just be a pain. Let's see. I'm just looking to see where I want to share to. Let's do that. Okay, done. Okay, you need a smudge wand. You don't just want it. He's not picking. No, he's not hitting it tonight. I don't think his mom would let go of him overnight. Well, maybe she would. Okay, thank you guys so much for sharing. Okay. So let's take a second. Has anybody else felt the last couple days as if energy is off the charts? Whether it's a little bit weird, a little interdimensional, a little floaty, like you feel floaty and you have a little pressure in your head, anything like that. Isis, you're gonna make me cry. I made it. And your mom had it. everything feels a little bit foggy. It's a thing. It's a thing going on right now. It's, I don't know how to put it, almost as if you are just like this. You're not alone. It's really, really about this push from spirit. You can actually tell, now if you pay attention, you watch me often enough, you can tell a difference between, hi Brad, between me just chill and me linked in and connected. First of all, I get a little bit spacey and I talk really fast when I'm linked in, connected, and messages come like this. So pay attention to how you guys are feeling. The other is there is a solar eclipse tonight. The other thing is when this type of thing is going on, I get this feeling here, right? And I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you about this. I get this feeling like a vice or somebody's pushing right here, and I'm not. It's no amount of aspirin will take care of this. No amount of aspirin will take care of this. And for me, this is my indication that I have spirit frustrated with me. Maybe not frustrated, it's not the right word, but they're trying to bring across messages and I'm not getting it. I get ready to comment, then you're on another subject. I know, I'm sorry. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and comment because I will catch it. I will see it. I'll absolutely see it and I'll go back. No worries. Yes, there is a lag on this and I'll have to talk to my tech department, which is the youngest spawnling, about how to improve on that. Yours is the left side of your head, your neck. Yours is like a migraine, pressure in the head. Yeah, all of these things. No, that pressure is not a medication thing. I get them too. Yeah, it's my guides. I used to get them pretty rough. And it's because I wasn't listening at all. And when I started to pass message along to other people, it went away. But in the last week, it's been pretty prominent. Marie Allegio, I'm saying it wrong. Thought that maybe it was your blood pressure, even though it feels a little different than a normal headache. Now, what I also want to say is don't discount health issues. Please don't. Okay. But pay attention. There are ways that spirit tries to bring across information. There's ways that spirit tries to bring across information, and when we don't get it, sometimes they push a little harder. And they're going, oh my, a lot of pausing in the live for you. You'll be right back. I may have to adjust things. Okay. Aaron's back. Ruh-roh. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this, you guys. Let's get into some reading. Lisa's been talking way too much. Yes, she has. Good evening, Sue McCarthy. You closed out and restarted browser. Fingers crossed I'll be having in 2 months. Yeah, it's like a tight headband. I'll agree. So let's see. Let's go. Laura Paulo, are you still here? Laura Paulo. Yeah. Yeah, it's the energy lately. Laura Paulo, are you still here? Yes. Awesome. So let's see what we have. What kind of information wants to come across? This could be in anything. Not Pullen. Paulo. So it's Laura Silva Paulo. Let's see. It can be anything this evening. I don't understand that. I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, so I just need to tell you guys this is a Akashic record, and I never know where they're going, when they start. So just never shoot the messenger, and I already know this is going to be kind of traumatic. Just because of the information that they're giving me right out the gate. There's a lesson here that needs to be worked on in this lifetime, and that's why we do past life readings, because we have patterns in our soul life, right? In our soul in our soul journey through lifetimes. So they want to talk. And this one is a you love the saddle decor. Thank you. If only I wrote it more often. This is a lifetime, and they're very, very adamant. I mean, right out the gate, Laura, that this was a death moment that they're giving me, which they don't do very often, but it's very important because it's like falls from the sky. It is, I know that this person would have had, it's just, the way it comes across is just a little traumatizing. It is like this gentleman, it's a man, and he's standing there, and I understand, thank you. He's Mayan. He's absolutely Mayan. Great way to get the information. He's Mayan, and he's standing there, and he's looking up like this. And as he's looking up, a spear comes down through and kind of pins him to the ground. Thank you. Like, what a way to start a reading. But it is about like the life flashing in front of him, and it's about the feeling of being trapped as well, because I'm not quite sure that it was a death thing to start with. I think that he was pinned to the ground, and he was it had gone into the ground. He couldn't get up, and he was struggling against it. And this is what actually brought on his death quicker. But he was actually struggling to breathe, and it was almost as if almost like he was claustrophobic. It was almost like he was claustrophobic, and he couldn't figure out how to move and get out of the situation. And I want to talk, I know, I'm sorry. I never know where these are going, but I'm getting backstory here. So I want to talk about the backstory, and he's talking about family and children, and that most of his job, it's so hard to, there's like a barrier here where I'm not quite sure why I'm not understanding everything. He painted his face a lot. He had 2 lines that went like this on either side of his face. So that it's like 2 straight lines that went straight back. And then it was just the weirdest thing. And something in his mouth. And he says this was his job. He was he was a warrior. That was what he did. But he had 3 children. And it's all about this moment of death, of not doing the things that he felt like he should have done. And who doesn't do that right before they pass away, right? I mean, I would imagine that at that moment when you have moments to think about everything you've done that you could have done better. That's so funny. And he's talking about living in the moment. I actually hear somebody saying, carpe diem, or, live in the moment, live in the moment. Oh, I understand. Thank you. Okay. I understand. Thank you. So this is why we're going into this. This is why we're talking about this past life. Because the rest of this reading is going to go very much into what is it that you're not doing in this lifetime now that you should be doing? What is it you should be doing that you go, I wish I had the time, or I wish I could do that. Why continue wishing all you have to do, if you're not taking the action to create the change, you're always going to be one step behind the wish. You always will be. Because if you're not going to take the action to go do and create the change, it's where you're always going to be one step behind. So whatever it is, whether it's you want to buy a new car or you want to refinance your home, whatever it is, don't delay in life because of fear. Don't delay because somebody doesn't think that it's the right thing for you to do. You have to decide what's right for you to move forward. Don't waste your life on I wish. That's really what this reading's about. It's a roundabout way to do it. But it's don't waste your life on I wish I could do that. Take the steps to go and create change for yourself, because frankly, nobody else is going to do it for you. They just aren't. Absolutely. She's probably like, what in the hell did I step into? Bye, Lori. Get some sleep. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. Yeah, that See, that's why I'm like, I never know where this is going. They're starting in one thing, and what they're doing is they're talking about this gentleman's death moment where he's there. He's feeling, he knows he's dying. He knows he's dying. That's a past life. This individual knows they're dying, and they're like, I wish I had done that. And that is the pattern. That's the pattern. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. And what he wished was he had been home more often, that he had spent, I don't even know how to put it, because it doesn't feel like quality time. It feels like he wished he had taken the time to really be involved with the teachings of the children, his children. I don't know. That's what he says. It's interesting. It's an interesting past life. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to leave that with you. I hope that helps. Don't waste time. Not that time is a real, it's not like you have short time. It's just now's the time. That's what they're saying. Now's the time. Yeah, isn't that amazing? All right, so I want to talk about a memory. So here's how I do mediumship, you guys. I'm not going to give you a 5'10" woman that died 5 years ago, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go into the memories that this person wants somebody to know. And if this person resonates with you, I will say, who can take 100%? If you can take 100% of the information at that point, then we'll continue on. But I'm going to start putting out some information about somebody that I have here. Okay. About somebody that I have here, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay. So I have a woman. I don't want to know any information about your past loved ones, by the way. Please don't type that. Okay. Because I don't want to know. I don't want anybody to think that I'm being led or anything like that. I just want to give you information and bring across the cleanest message possible. Okay. So I have a woman here. And for whatever reason, I hear the violin. For whatever reason, I hear either they played the violin or they enjoy, and I keep thinking of, there's a lady singer, she has sang with Josh Groban, Phantom of the Opera, musicals, plays, things like that. This person would have enjoyed something like that, and I'm thinking they would have enjoyed it earlier on in life as well. I believe this person, for whatever reason, she's giving me vision issues. Like things were so cloudy, like she couldn't keep her eyes open, like she just wanted to close her eyes. You just need to rest. I'm so tired. I just need to rest. I was exhausted. I was sick. I was exhausted. I was tired. I needed some peace. I needed some quiet. I keep seeing shoes, like dancing shoes or ballet shoes. Sorry, turning off my phone. And I also feel like this person was depressed and contemplated suicide, or maybe attempted suicide. Because the very first thing I was given was, I don't know if anybody's seen me do it, I did this. And I felt like I had maybe tried to kill myself at that point, and not, but it was a feeling, guys. It's just hard to explain. I don't know if they had contemplated hanging themselves is actually where I'm at with that. And this would have been, I wonder if they had an eating disorder. Can anybody take this person? Can anybody take this person? I don't know, Katrina. I know she was a nervous person. I know she was nervous. I know that she had anxiety. She had depression. She liked to listen to maybe, it had to do with violins. I could hear violins. I'm going to say she went to ballet or something like that. She might have had an eating disorder. She may have contemplated suicide. She didn't feel well. And she was so tired. She was just so tired of living. Can anybody take this person? You had a teacher that hung herself. She was a gym teacher. And it doesn't feel right, Katrina. For me, it doesn't feel like it's her. She just didn't feel well. Can anybody take her? Can anybody take the information that I passed across? If not, we're going to set her off to the side and we'll move on and come back to her. How much of the information can you take, Laura? Paulo. The person feels young. The best way I can put this is, she was young when she had trauma. I don't think she made it very long in life. Depression is nobody's friends, Laura. Words are so important. So important. I'm going to set, just as this, you said, put her to the side, one of my crystals fell over. Oh, great. Okay. It's someone that passed over. Is this somebody that passed over that you can take, Sue McCarthy? Is this somebody that's passed away that sounds familiar to you? Yes. How much of the what percent of the information can you take? if I was to say, well, put a ribbon on it and make it a present, would that make it into a present? Go. Good night, Aaron. Good night. Give Isis a hug for us, okay? I'm going to put this lady off to the side. I don't feel like at this point that there should be more than half of the information. So I'm going to put this woman off to the side and see if she can come up with some more information in a little bit. Because I don't think that it just doesn't feel quite right. I will always tell you guys if I don't think that I have a matchup with who you think is past. I don't have to be perfect because this isn't my information. This is information from the other side. I'm just the mouthpiece. So if I don't think that's it, I'm going to tell you that. So let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, fine. So, but I'm going to stick here with Sue McCarthy for a minute. I have not used these cards before, so we're going to see what we have here. Interesting. Oh, this is such a pretty deck. So pretty. Okay. So first of all, hi Samantha Ashbrook. Oh yeah, I bet Amy Robeson. Yeah. Diana Bradley. So, wow, the feed moves so fast. I have to go back. Hold on. Sue McCarthy. I want to talk about your heart chakra. I want to talk about some of the colors you have in your heart chakra, first of all. Things that you're recovering from. First of all, this is pretty blanket, right? Because people always have something they're recovering from. We always have something that affected us and we're working on it. And it's our decision, though, whether we are defined by it. It is our decision if we are going to revolve in it. Are we going to live 5 minutes ago or 5 minutes from now? How about living right here, right now? And that's what your guides want you to know. Live right here, right now. If you're living back in anxiety or in the depression of what has happened before, that is where you're going to hold on to. Or you can live in the stress of what is going to happen and live in anxiety. This is how we have these states of depression and anxiety. We're living 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes from now. We're not here right now. Taking in everything that we have going on right now. Because there's so much beauty in front of us, and that's what they want you to know. There's so much beauty in front of us, in front of you, Sue, that you're missing. You're not seeing some of the things that are placed right there. I mean, there's some things you're just not taking into your heart, and you're not finding some quiet. You need some more quiet time. Find some quiet time. I bought a book for the first time in years the other day. Buy a book, listen to a book, do something quiet. And that'll help quite a bit. I actually have 5 cards sitting here for you. So, yeah. So, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Because if you're worried about finances or how to make things happen, some of the things that are standing in your way are manifested by you, yourself, and you. You, yourself, and Sue. Because we only get one ride on this roller coaster, and you hear the thing. It says you only live once. Bullshit. You live every day. You only die once in this lifetime, right? So make the most of every day you live. But what they're saying here is if you're wanting health, abundance, and wealth, then you have to pay attention to this heart chakra. You have to find that stillness in the heart. Because when you find that, everything else falls into place. So who's a master manifester? Who's a master manifester? We all are. Some of us are just better at it than others, but we can all manifest what we want, not what we need, what we want. Because, hi, Cedar Ward. So, quit living in the stress and look to the future of abundance. Create the abundance through, I don't care if you envision it. I don't care if you envision gold falling from the sky, and that makes you happy and brings joy into your life. Make that thing a thing, right? So here's the other thing they're saying. Here's where you're, and this is a wonderful, wonderful card spread. Actually, it's just wonderful. Okay. Because now, after you get all of that done, what starts to fall into place is self-love. When we start to let go of the shit, okay? When we start to let go of, I'm worried, someone said something to me 5 years ago and it still hurts my feelings. Are you living in 5 years ago? Because if you are, you're not going anywhere forward. Anywhere forward. Get some soul retrieval, work on that shit, and let's move forward. There's no way to move forward if you're always looking backwards. You're always looking for what happened instead of what's going to happen. Because you're here, enjoying the moment. Wonderful things are going to happen, right? So this is the power of self-love. You're bringing in self-love into your life by letting everything else fall into place. By manifesting all wonderful things in your life, because that's what you're sitting there. You're going, I am going to have everything I want. Then you start to find that things start to feel better. I did this. I know this. This is me as well. I lived in depression. There were many, many times that I thought of, while Sam was driving down the road, that if I just opened the door at 60 miles an hour, the world would be a better place. That's the thing. We make the choice to change. So find some self-love through all of this. This is where you're going. Because sometimes the obstacles in our life are ourselves. And we don't even realize it. We're our own obstacles sometimes because we just overthink every damn thing. Oh, I'm a huge overthinker. Like, I thought for 20 minutes in Walmart about what size tarp to buy. Do I buy the cheap tarp? Do I buy the expensive tarp? Do I need the 30 by 20? Or do I need the 30 by 10? Oh my gosh. Is it going to fit this? Is it going to do that? Oh my gosh. It was crazy. I'm an overthinker. Beautiful card. So through all of this, finding yourself is removing obstacles. What is this guide? This is inner child work. This is looking in the mirror with Tanya Lee. This is all those things. This is relieving the stress of, I don't like myself because somebody said I'm something 20 years ago. It's all these things. So you're removing the obstacle of being in your own way. Because once you do that, I love this read. Who else is getting like a charge out of this particular line of reading here? Go with the flow. Once you do all those things, you're letting go, you're cleansing everything, you're going with the flow. It just organically changes your life. It organically changes your life. It's hard for us, and I know I said earlier, thoughts are things. Words are powerful. Everything that comes out of our mouth, every thought that we have is the thing. It's energy. Science has proven this. You see the plant experiment where the one curses at the plant, the other one's neutral, and the other one's joyful. The joyful one grows. Always. The joyful plant will always grow. Make yourself joyful. The same happens to us. So you take yourself and you say, okay, well, I was raised in an environment where people were mean to me. And be well beyond that, by the way. And then you have to say, but that was then. Is that who I identify with now? The Secret. Yeah, you're right. Watch The Secret. Everybody watch The Secret. This deck is The Priestess of Light, which I'm loving this deck, by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. It's a great, beautiful deck of cards. Okay. Sorry. I got on what is that called? A tangent. Let's move on. I have been talking about energies beget energies. Yes, absolutely. They absolutely do. So there's something you're doing that you're being your own worst enemy. I don't know what it is, but your guides do, obviously. They're saying, hey, let's kick that. It's a soapbox, yeah. Every once in a while. Christine Emerson says, I've written down on paper all the things I want to manifest and things I need and keep it in my altar. A lot are coming to fruition. Yeah, there's a lot. Hey, Barky McBark. Just get on your pillow and be a happy dog. No, don't come over here. Get on your pillow. Just get on your pillow. Don't talk back. He's not listening. Story of my life. Story of my life. Great movie. It works as long as we get it out of our heads and believe it, then you can achieve it. Absolutely. I did my, Amber Allen says, I did my science project doing just that. I played hard rock at one plant and screamed at it. I played soft music to the other and talked sweet. The hard rock plant died. Hey. Okay. Who wants to, let's do some Akashic. I can feel Akashic. Let's do Akashic. Okay. Let's go with Danielle Graves. Would you just lay down? Lay down. Thank you. Danielle Graves. If everybody could share one time, I'd love it. I'd be so appreciative, you guys. Okay. Moving on. Danielle Graves like, really? We're gonna do me? You love me. You really love me. Your dogs are hyper right now. Buford is just a general pain in the butt. He's a practicing pain in the butt. We love him though. Okay. Let's do Akashic. I love Akashic. I have to figure out what this is. I'm weeding through sounds. Ooh, okay. Oh, he's awesome. Isn't he special? So Danielle Graves, once again, don't shoot the messenger when it comes to Akashic Records. But I'm kind of really revved up about this one. I'm kind of interested. I've not done one like this before. So, let's see where this goes. It's male past life. And the sound is deafening. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to, because I was like, what is this? Is this artillery? Is this war? What is this? Because it's just really interesting how, I'm always fascinated with how Akashic Records come across. For me personally, I can walk into your energy and just pull one. But they're always going to pull one that has a message about right now, right? So we talked about that already. This is a male past life. This is somebody that smells like sulfur. This is somebody, I pick up sulfur and I pick up the smell of gunpowder, of burnt wood, of burnt fingers. Oh, the fingers are singed. With some kind of, I don't want to call it a cigar. I don't want to call, oh, that makes sense. Oh, I understand. Thank you. I don't want to call it a cigar. I'm not going to call it cigar. It's something he was using to light the wick. This is interesting. I have no idea about anything about this, but I'm super psyched about it. So I thought it was a cigar. I thought he was smoking a cigar. And it was almost like, why would I smoke a cigar in a keg of gunpowder. So he's below deck. Good night, Meredith. He is below deck. I keep getting the 1400s. I keep getting 1400s. So he's in a ship. He is in a ship, and he is a gunner. He is somebody that works those cannons. And it's important. Okay, so here we have some more information that I'm not quite... he's trying to give me a location. And what he's talking about is they moved the... I don't know if this is relevant. I don't know if this what this is, but they moved these big, huge guns back. And when they weren't in use, I can hear hinges closing on a door. I can hear hinges closing on a door on the ship. There's a lever in the door, like they do this, and the door flops closed. And then the actual guns are behind the door. And when they need to use them, they pull on the lever and they push the guns forward. And that's where they use the guns. And they have to put something behind. This is such interesting stuff. They have to put something behind the gun so that it doesn't push back. There's like a wedge that they put behind the gun. And they use little kids to do that because like little boys would run around down there and they would have to push the gun back I don't know what. And they have to push the gun back forward. And then they would put the chalk back behind it again because they couldn't keep it from moving totally. And then these little kids would be these little kids would be bringing out, I don't know, gunpowder, or they were small enough that they weren't in the way. I have to say that I feel like one of these children is actually this guy's kid. I feel like this one kid is this guy's kid. And the reason I say that is because as he's lighting the wick and setting the cannon, which I think means he's adjusting the height or something so the cannon hits a certain area, he's keeping a second eye on the child. He's keeping an eye on the kid. And he calls the kid Arthur. He's yelling at Arthur. Arthur. He's yelling at Arthur. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of identifying marks someplace that I can pick up to know nationality. I'm getting Europe. I'm getting I will have you know there's a difference between a pirate and a privateer. I thought they were the same thing. I think a privateer probably would have been legitimized by the government or their royalty or whatever they were flying under. Because when I was like, someone thinks you're a pirate, it was offensive. Like, privateer? Like they were legitimized? Is it frozen? Yes, French. I'm going to go... That's really good, actually, because you're like, French? And I'm like, I don't know, French? And they're like, oui. So, am I still frozen? I'm not frozen now. Okay. I'm going to have to change some settings. I do have to say that this person drowned. I do know that they lost a fight. I know they lost a fight. The reason I know that is part of the initial sound that I had was the sound of wood splintering and things like an explosion. That's why I was trying to figure out what was going on. And I hear water. And I feel crushed, and I feel an anxiety about water. So I'm going to say that this person actually went down. They went down. But they were privateers. That was so interesting. I'm sitting here going, and there's something about the name Red. Something about the name Red of the ship or the captain. Something about red. Because I see a flag and I see red on it. He's like, this was my ship. I feel like the son passed away that day too. And he had a really good sense of humor. He really did. Even like at the very, very end, he was like, well, I guess she's going to wonder where we went. But I think that it was more of a crap. I told her I was coming home kind of thing. Your biological dad was French, never knew about him. Let me see what the message is here. The feeling I get was, on one hand, he felt like he was protecting his child. Like he was like, okay, if I have him close to me, he'll be okay. And it didn't work that way. So he just kept bringing this individual in, this child, closer and closer and closer to him. And he's talking about relationships. It doesn't have to be a child per se. It's about relationships. It's about, sometimes the closer we try to keep somebody, the further off they are. Just because we might be pushing on that relationship. Isn't it interesting? You get all the information about how they passed away, where they were, what they were doing, who they were with, all those things. But really what their concern was, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing with my child? Am I smothering him? Am I not letting him stretch his wings? Because this wasn't a 7 or 8 year old kid. This was like a 12 or 14-year-old boy. You know, am I being the problem in his life? Am I holding this relationship too tight? Because that's what he told his wife he would do. I will take care of him. He can come with me. We need the money. He is going to get a share. We need this, and I won't have to go out anymore. And let us just come home and we will be fine. And instead, what he did was overwatched and overtook care of and had him right there by his side instead of letting him do his own thing, maybe in some other area, and probably would have survived. There was a little bit of guilt for that. You can hear Buford over and over here, like, is she ever going to get offline? I hope that helps you in some way or connects to some situation you have in life. If it doesn't right now, don't worry about it, right? Does he feel guilt and remorse in that past life, from that past life? I think remorse more than guilt. I think remorse. Your great-grandfather was a cook on a ship in World War I. His ship went down and he tried waking his best friend to get up off the ship, but he couldn't wake him up. My great-grandfather got off the ship, but his friend was lost at sea. Wow. Couldn't wake him up. Isn't that crazy? That's sad. Okay, moving on. Zeni Copeland, I would love to know about my past shamanic life. I've been told I need a soul healing to move forward in this lifetime. You actually have at least 3 prominent. And don't think that this is. It was a weird one, Danielle. Right? I don't know. Let it sit in for a day. That's why I keep saying that. I'm like, let it sit in there for a day and settle in. Zayna, I have to say, everybody has fragments to retrieve. Everybody does. There's nobody that does not have soul fragments that have broken off. If you're serious about stepping forward, I'll write this down. I think I'm going to offer 3 Akashic Soul Awakenings this month. I'm writing it down. I don't put them on my books all the time. It's something I will start working on doing more this year. But you have 3 prominent ones that need to be retrieved from past lives. But you could have them from this life as well, of course, because we are always getting a degree of soul loss. Always. There's you stub your toe and it hurts and you keep moving forward. There's a tiny little bit right there. You know, so there's always these degrees that we go through. But you have at least 3 pieces, you particularly do, of past life, not this life, past life. And I know I kind of was spacey on there talking about soul awakening. I do something, and this is not me really plugging. It really. Oh, have you done the Akashic Soul Awakening, Shirley? I never remember who has. So, the Akashic Soul Awakening is done within the trance state. I will check that, Amber. I'm writing notes as I go along today. This evening. Check membership. Okay. It's not a plug. It really isn't. It's but I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what the service is. I mean, it's your choice. I don't have it on the books. I don't usually list it. Because it takes a lot of energy to do. It just does. And there's not a lot of things that drain my energy, but this particular thing does. It was brought to me by Archangel Metatron and Saint Germain. And what I do is I drop you down into trance, and then I meet you there. And together, which I find to be the craziest, the uniquest thing that I do in any of my healing services is I get to meet you within your trance, and you're like totally aware of it. In the trance, you're like, oh, look, there's Lisa. And we walk and we go meet Metatron, and you get to discuss things with him, and you get to talk to Saint Germain. And then we actually step into your Akashic halls, and from there, I do up to 7 fragments of soul retrieval. And I've never had it happen where someone doesn't go into trance. It's all about science and brainwave. So then once we are in your halls, and everybody's halls look different, it's so cool. This is where it gets cool. You would have thought that it was neat. Meeting inside trance is cool, right? This is totally brought to me by Metatron one day, and I was like, dude, this is too much. And he was like, then don't do it. And he must know me really well, because I'm like, what do you mean don't do it? So once we're in your halls, I take you and I sit you down in a chair, and you sit on the right side and I go to the left side, and I open whatever doors I feel called to do. Buford, could you please stop the drama? Thank you. The dog. One by one, I bring out of the door one of your soul fragments. And I get to explain to you everything that soul fragment did. You actually get to see the soul fragment. Like, you're sitting there in the chair looking across the room. There's a soul fragment walking toward you, a version of your past life that had a fragment that wanted to be healed. I work on it. I do all the shamanic healing, and then I bring that fragment across the room. This is just trippy to me. It's trippy. Look, I'm the healer, and I'm going, what in the heck? Because I'm not the healer. I'm the one facilitating, and they're doing all the work, but it's just so humbling. And then when the soul fragment gets to the other side of the room, you get to talk to the soul fragment. You get to hug the soul fragment and reintegrate it back into your soul. Is that not like next level stuff? Your dog's giving you the stank eye because it hears another dog. So I'm only going to offer 3 of these this month. Yeah. Renee Lloyd's had it done. Shirley Shannon's had it done. She says the soul fragment can help explain certain quirks you may have now. Yeah, that's why I only do, I max out at 1 a week on these. That's it. because it takes about 2.5 hours to really do the whole service, the whole appointment. And boy, you come out on the other side, you get a recording of it all, and you just are like, you can tell they wow me. They wow me because I'm like, I get to step into this past history and see what happened and bring that person forward and help that heal. So that's the Akashic Soul Awakening. I will put those up on tomorrow, and I will list on My Mystical Life that they are up. What are your thoughts on children that believe they are a part of you, like they don't believe the cord was cut? What could be the reasoning for this? Got me on that one. Anybody have any input on that? Yes, you must. I ground a lot that this dog. There's a pod underground that I jump into when I'm doing shamanic work and I need to really ground. When I meditate, sometimes I see myself inside of an amethyst. That's beautiful, deep purple inside. I see a very old man, very wise, very old, thousands of years. He often provides me information that helps me with my schooling and academics. Great guide, right? Great guide. I shouldn't have talked about it until I had it up so people could just go book. But, I don't know. It's just one of the things that I really enjoy doing. But it is a little bit of work. It's a little bit of work. Most of the stuff I do is it's like, the spirit's coming through. It's just there. It's there. And that is, it takes a level of energy to drop you into trance, keep you in trance, and then drop myself into trance to meet you there. So it just takes a level of energy. I'll post that tomorrow on My Mystical Life. I saw somebody said I signed up for the 12 days, and can you check that? That's Marie Valiva. If you clicked on that thing and you gave your email, you're in. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Hi, Rachel Gold. Is there anything I need to focus on? Just quiet. Just being quiet, Katrina. Just being quiet. Okay. You guys want to do shotgun cards? Who wants to do shotgun? We ain't done shotgun in a while. Normally I like to have somebody with me when I do that. But shotgun cards are, because we're all intuitives, right? By the way, in January, if you guys go to My Mystical Life to the newsletter, you will find that that's Shirley Shannon. That's what I'm talking about right now. January, we have psychic development classes. January, we have psychic development. We also have mediumship 1. So psychic 1 and mediumship 1 are happening in January from, that's the wrong calendar. I'm in between calendars. It's so frustrating. The 7th through the 28th is psychic 1, and the 8th through the 29th is mediumship development. So we also have Reiki level 1 on the 9th. So if you go to My Mystical Life and go on the front page, look at see me think about this. On the front page of My Mystical Life, you'll find the tabs for all the classes. They're like right there. Yep, that's it, Katrina. Are there any courses for us that have done those two? There will be in, let me check my calendar, February. There will be Psychic Development 2 and Mediumship 2, as well as Reiki 2 in February. So that'll be set up. So if you guys have been watching this thing, there's a 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Make sure you go to My Mystical Life, click on the red thing on the front page that says 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. So you are in the running for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. You do not want to miss that. Now, this Yaogan Gin Fluoride is not that. That is the December giveaway for My Mystical Life members. But we do have all these other things that we're giving away within the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. smudge wands and t-shirts, and people are donating readings and paintings. I have spirit paintings coming. I have Organite coming. I have Organite coming. I have so much stuff coming. I don't even know. So let's do shotgun cards. Here's the rules. We have to follow the rules, right? Everything we do in life has rules. No, I'll tell you what, Kenzie, we have such a group of people that are so incredible. We don't mind, from our mystical crystals and My Mystical Life, donating things to the 12 Days of Christmas, right? We also still have 12 Days of Christmas crystal advent calendars. We still have those. So if you go to our mystical crystals or go to the 12 Days of Christmas thing, yeah, that'll do it. We can, there's our mystical crystals, and type in advent, the calendars come up. But people in our groups donate, right? It's so amazing. We have services, we have stuff, we have so much stuff. It's so good. It is a close group. Okay, so how shotgun works. Here's how shotgun works. If you've not been in on shotgun, you can see some people have been in on shotgun. When I say go, not till I say go, because I can't go through everything. When I say go, I will hit as many people as I can. I'm going to pull a card. What I like about all of this is everybody on the face of the planet is an intuitive. Everybody, right? So what I want you to do is you're going to flex your intuition tonight with shotgun. It doesn't sound like it's very, very good, does it? Like, you're giving me a shotgun? What's going on? I think I'm on the wrong page. I can't see your name, but if you go to My Mystical Life page on Facebook, we will be able to see you. So what happens is I'm going to pull a card. If I feel pulled to give you more information on the card, I will do so. This is going to go quickly. That's why it's called shotgun. It's going to go quickly, which means I'm going to pull a card, and I'm just going to go, hey, Joe Schmo, look at this card right here. This is the friendship card. This is what this means for you. Make sure you pay attention to what the card looks like so you can concentrate on the card, memorize what that card looks like, and when you go to bed tonight, don't call shotgun yet. When you go to bed tonight, I want you to pull up the image of that card. Take a couple nice deep breaths and ask your guides what they want you to know. Hi, Dana. Ask your guides what they want you to know pertaining to that card. And when you get up in the morning, write down whatever you remember from that time right before you get out of bed. Ask your guides to bring you information. Think about it. Feel it. Bring it in. Ask your angels to come in and help you, whatever you need. But concentrate on your card. But if I feel pulled to give you more than what I initially get, I will. Okay? So, here's how we do this. Only type shotgun one time. Please. If you type it multiple times, I get lost in the feed. I have a very, very, very fast feed. Am I going to get to everybody? Probably not. My feed goes like, guys, I have a feed that comes in from 4 or 5 different places. What if we don't remember dreams? I only remember if I nap now at night. Ask your guides to wake you up so you can remember your dream. This is the only one I see. It's Lisa Phillips. Are you on My Mystical Life? Or are you on Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives? Don't call shotgun yet. If you don't think I see your name, make sure you type your name with shotgun. Okay? Don't go yet. Everybody's going already. You guys. Okay. So, this goes quickly. I can see you, Maria. Here's where I'm going. I type start. You say shotgun. Ask your guides to get back on duty, Amber. Absolutely. All right, here we go. We are at shotgun. I have a start. I will type a stop. That is all. I can see you now, Lisa Phillips. That is all the shotgun I will take when I type stop. Okay, we're going to start. Look at that thing go. Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. Okay, wait. Okay, right. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all I can do. Wait. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do as many as I can. I'm going to continue. Stop. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, here we go. Laura Paulo. Oh man, that's Laura Paulo's card. Laura Paulo, you have change a-coming. Change is a-coming. You're letting go. Didn't we talk about this? Letting things go and letting new things come in, letting go of the past and bringing in new change. Because you're the only one that can do the change. Didn't we talk about this? Great card for you. Hold on. Oh, I'm choking. Okay. So much better. Okay. Got the energy of flowing. All right, let's see. Let me pull. Renee Shellum. Your card is anticipation. You have new things happening. Wonderful things are going to break loose and shake loose for you. And all of a sudden, you're going to have a little cha-ching in your pocket that you didn't necessarily anticipate before. Let us go with Sita Ward. Sita Ward's card is friendship. Sita, you are like the seed of a friendship pod. There are so many people that love your energy and love to be around you. Make sure people aren't taking advantage of you though, because boy, that can happen so easily without us even paying attention, and all of a sudden, boom, we are stomped on. This is for Dana. Anticipation, expectation, I like this. You have things that you decide that you want to have happen, and they just do. Takes a little time sometimes it takes a little longer than you want it to, but you expecting it to happen means you also know it's going to happen, and that's just fine too. All right, this one is for Kenzie Moore. Dance. Don't forget to have the quiet moments. Don't forget to have the moments of joy where you can just smile and say, oh my gosh, I can close my eyes and dance to the music, and by myself, it is totally fine to be able to do so. If I have a partner, that's great too, but I can do it by myself because I am the source of my own joy, and I can dance to my own music. You can tell when spirit's really rolling, right? Lisa talks fast. All right, moving on to Renee Lloyd. Oh, Renee Lloyd. This one, okay. Awareness. Oh, girl, this is so you. You pay attention to all the little things that go on around you. The little details, the little things that say, aha, look over there. Did you notice that? Things are going to turn your way because you are the one that notices the nuances in situations, and you can work that to your advantage. Perfect for you, Dennis Casey. Let's move on. Moving on. Dennis Casey, we're going with, I see this with Dennis, happiness. He just reminds me of somebody that is, he creates his own happiness, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the vision of everybody else's happiness. And I need you to know, Dennis, that's perfect. Whatever works for you works for you. Doesn't have to be what everybody else is doing. We are all beautiful and unique. Going to Heather Johns, moving on. Lisa's on a roll tonight. And once again, I just shuffled this really well. Happiness, Heather Johns. Sometimes it feels like we're taking a step backwards, Heather, but I need you to know that sometimes that step backwards is really what you need to get your feet dug in and to move forward. I feel like that's what's something you have going on right now, where you're just like, oh, but that just feels like I'm backsliding. No, don't worry about backsliding. That's not an option for you. You're just bracing yourself and moving forward. It's kind of like they're showing me you digging in like at a sprinter's block, so that you can take off even faster. I hope that makes sense. Stace Ham, sending all the wonderful thoughts and prayers towards your daughter. Absolutely. If everybody could do the same. Stace's daughter is in a health situation that is very, very serious. So if everybody could send Stace Ham and her daughter some love and light, wrap her up in that really tight, because she really, really needs it. And the more prayer and the more wonderful healing we send her way, it's just important. It's just important. And this is Stace. Action. Sometimes we feel like we have to take action. And I know what this card says. It says stop hesitating. Movement is the only thing that's going to create change. But I'm telling you, sometimes we feel like we have to take action or we are just going to melt. I have to do something. It must happen. I've got to be there. I need to be everything for everybody. And I have to tell you, sometimes the best action you can take is just standing still and being the rock. Hope that helps. Nancy Bolliard, let's move on. Nancy. Quest. Why do I feel like this? You get this card a lot, Nancy, because on this lifetime, you are on a quest. You're trying to, that's really cool. You're trying to sort the strings of your shamanic life. You're trying to sort the strings of this harmony that I see when I'm doing shamanic healings, and they're laying it right there. And they're like, you've got this side all straight and this side has some tangles in it. You're still working on who you are in this lifetime. And once you figure that out, it's like, it's so funny. I don't know why they're showing me roller skating derby. I have no idea why they're showing me roller derby, but it's like, yeah, you may feel like you're struggling, but you're still on skates. Did you roller derby or something? What the hell's going on with that? Vicky Roop. Look at this. This is what's really funny. When you say shotgun, when I go, let's do shotgun, everybody that's just been casually watching, and I'm not talking about Vicky Roop. I'm not talking about one person in particular. I'm looking at the long stream that I have here. Everybody comes out. This is for Vicky Roop, another person that's on a quest in this lifetime. I feel like there's some tentative tentative emotions that are going to be going on, or if they're not going on right now, like, I want to do this and I'm going to do this, but no, I'm not sure this is the right time to do it. Or somebody else said something and you went, I'm going to pull back off that. I trust yourself, move forward. Trust yourself. That's important. You are important. You're beautiful. You're my friend. I love you. Oh, Lisa, it's seriously, I'm telling you right now, guys, it's only tea. Okay, Rachel Gold. I am shuffling. No, Vicky Roop has been with us from the beginning of me being online, I believe. I'll as well have a lot of people on the feed, so I really love and appreciate you guys. Oh, there's Vicky Roop's card. Where'd it go? Oh, this one right here. Okay. Discernment. No, this is Rachel Gold's card. Discernment. We already did Vicky Roop. This is your ability to look past the bullshit and to know that there's more going on than what people are telling you sometimes. And that's a clear. I'm supposed to tell you that's a clear. That's an awareness. So make sure you're polishing up on that awareness, because that's important for you. It's going to take you places in life. It's going to lead you down different paths that you didn't think were possible. Be aware of what's going on around you. Moving on, we're going on to Lori Pullen. Hi, Lori. I'm sorry. I know earlier you thought I was reading for you when I was reading for Laura Paulo. So let's see. What do we have for you? This one right here. Clarity. What is it that you have looked through rose-colored glasses at? What is the thing in your life that you've gone, oh, but I'm the one, I will take care of it. It's all good. I've got it. They're showing you putting Band-Aids on things and telling people, I've got this. This is, you can only put Band-Aids on so many things for so long because you wear yourself out. They're like, you can't pour from an empty cup. You've got to take the time and find the clarity of who you are and what other people will take from you if you can't see through their illusion of they need. This is a big thing for empaths. Empaths run into this when everybody wants something because they feel like this person has all the answers because they're very compassionate. Don't be compassionate to a fault that you are taking your own health to risk. Okay, moving on. Christine Emerson. Am I moving too fast? I'm just telling you right now, I am not moving my screen. I still am in the one screen, so I don't see if anybody is replying. I can't see that yet. So as I go, I keep moving on. We're moving on. Okay, let's go to Christine Emerson. I see this with Christine, but I also see... That's not the card I like. Okay, I see this with Christine Emerson, but I also see the happiness aspect, but I also see a lot of work. I see the struggle and this is going off card just a little bit. I see the struggle that sometimes she wants to be perfect, and there is no perfect in this world. There is no perfect in this world. You guys know that? You can't be perfect. Sorry. It's just not possible. You can't be late because divine timing is a thing. Don't try to do all those things. Just do the very best you can, because that is when we are happiest with ourselves, is when we go, I've done what I can do, and there we go. Moving on to Samantha Ashbrook. Samantha Ashbrook. And you have no idea where you are on the feed because I have 4 collective feeds. So bear with me. Bear with me. Can anybody say that? Yaoganjin fluorite. That is the Yaoganjin fluorite that we're giving away for the December My Mystical Life membership. Absolutely. This is for Samantha Ashbrook. That one. Okay. Oh, Samantha. Beautiful card. There's going to be a time in most people's life where we go, you know what? I'm an adult. I have an opinion. I can do what I want. You don't have to tell me what. No, we're not telling a story. Okay. You don't have to tell me how to do things. My biggest pet peeve is when Sam Fry, we are a designated driver household. When anybody has one drink, the other person drives. And Mr. Fry may have had a beer and I'll get into drive and he wants to tell me like how to buckle my seatbelt. It's the most annoying thing. Turn left here. Really, I've driven this a million times, but thank you for your input. So I just feel like there's something in your life that people don't need to mansplain to you how to continue doing what you're doing. Just drop the things that offend you and be like, come on, I'm not 5. I can figure this out. Linda Najarian. Guys, working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, moving on. We have 34. I think that thing tells me how many people are watching. I think. Linda Najarian. Power. Oh, this is a great card. This is a wonderful card. This talks about working with all of your elements. Don't just work with one part of yourself and one part of yourself. Don't just worry about the passion that you have for things and then the caring side. Make sure, because that speaks of you might move on your temper too quickly and then feel bad about it later. Make sure you're thinking things through. Use your air energy, your fire energy, your earth energy. Be that person that brings it all together and says, I can help you, but let's do it in my time frame, or let's put some energy behind this, but let's think about it first. Let's think of the steps. Be the person that wraps everything up into that beautiful bow and just makes everything work. That's what they're talking about here. But also make sure that you are feeling your complete energy, because that's how you're going to manifest everything you need in this lifetime. Moving on, Katrina McCabe. Moving on to Katrina. Told you it was going to be a reading night, didn't I? Didn't I say it's going to be a reading night? No. Oh, Katrina. I love this card for you, Katrina. It's perfect. Elegance. If anybody doesn't know Katrina, she has had some physical struggles in her life, and she moves forward very positively and with elegance with all of the things she has go on in her life. So I love this card for you, and it's be the swan on the water and glide, just like Katrina does, because she just kind of goes forward and says, okay, we're going to deal with this, we're going to deal with that, and she does it with grace, and that is beauty in itself right there. It is taking what she decided to do in this lifetime from the other side and say, okay. And I think she's absolutely learning her lessons in this lifetime, and she's doing it wonderfully. Okay, moving on to Sherry Elsbeth. Okay. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Sherry Elsbeth. Okay, 2. All right, the first card that falls out for you is love. Make sure you're listening to the things that you want to do in this lifetime, including when it comes to the love aspect of life, because all things change. Sometimes they change for the better, sometimes they change for not so great. But you are the one that gets to decide how that happens, because you are in charge of your heart. You're in charge of your emotions sometimes, right? We know what works for us. We know what doesn't work for us. So make sure you're dropping anything out of life that offends you and isn't working for you, because your life is beautiful, right? You needed that beauty in your life. So make sure you're paying attention to what works for you and what doesn't. Moving on to Zenyavina. Hi, Zeni. Okay. This one? Okay. Calm down. Flexibility. I really see this for you. You go with the flow. You allow things into your life, and then you just kind of go, okay, well, that happened. Shit. Let's move on. Let's figure it out. Mm-hmm. So that's what your guides are saying. They're giving you validation right now is really what this card is. I don't even think you need to ask your guides. They're like, this is validation. This is, wow, we think she's really doing a great job. She one foot in front of the other. She's working on things. And while it may seem overwhelming at sometimes, you're doing a wonderful job. Doing a wonderful job. Kim Marie White. Moving on to Kim Marie White. Here. Oh, there are some things that you need to be stepping forward in life and taking possession of, taking pride in, learning and knowing that you are following guidance and that you actually have angels that walk with you quite often. Matter of fact, all the time. I'm just trying to, you have an archangel that hangs out with you quite often. Yellow. The angel associated with yellow. I don't know which one it is. They know that I don't remember things like that. So they give me colors to go by. So whatever archangel is with yellow is the angel that hangs out with you quite often. And they're saying, take some pride in the things that you've accomplished in this life. Take it by the reins and be like, this is mine. I have done this. I am capable. I like what I do. Awesome. Shirley Shannon. And here we are with Destiny. Sometimes it feels like we're adrift, doesn't it? Sometimes it feels as if we just don't know what the hell we're doing. But, and they actually say manifest destiny for you. They're like, manifest destiny. You have something that you're working towards in this lifetime. It may not feel like it yet. You feel like you might be a little left or right of center. Like you're not quite on target. You're like, I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I'm going to figure this out. And here's the other thing with this dolphin energy here is I really feel healing energy that goes with this. In a speaking capacity to other people where you're just like, let's talk this through. And I'm not saying a counselor or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's where you can talk to people and help them move forward in their life. I don't know what that is. Maybe you do. I don't know. Moving on to Joanne Steiger. Okay, Joanne Steiger. Woo! A little jumper. Joanne, it's time to make sure you have some quiet space. Find the center. Find your center. Find a quiet space in your home to be able to decompress. A lot of people do this in the car where nobody else, they lock the damn doors. Okay? Just lock the doors. It's a great place to just sit there and enjoy some quiet. Turn off the radio and just listen to the nothing. And if you have noise around you, let it come in, let it go out. It doesn't have to be a distraction. It's just part of where you are. But find your quiet. But also, it's a great time to start building your sacred space in your home. Whether you have already started with crystals or whatever you have going on in your home, it's a great place to be able to find that sanctuary. Okay, hope that helps. Moving on to Maria Eligiojo. I'm saying it. I'm butchering it. Yep. Maria. This is a great card. And I'm going to leave it here for a second so you can read it. Because I don't think I have to say anything else, really. This card says, look what you've done. And sometimes it feels as if that help comes up out of nowhere. And all of a sudden a situation falls into place. But it's because you have the ability to look forward and you're looking less and less to the rear. That's great. That's great because that's only going to move you forward every single day. Okay. Laura Paulo. Moving on to Laura Paulo. Oh, this is how we create that change. This is how we create that change by living in gratitude. Live in appreciation for everything you already have, and more abundance flows in. It is the way of the world. It's the way of energy. It is just how it happens. Absolutely. I'm dropping cards everywhere. Okay, live in gratitude. This is Tammy Amit. I did type stop, but I'm just trying to get through this. Through everybody I can. This one here is Tammy Amit. This is, oh my gosh, didn't we just talk about this, Tammy? Didn't we just talk about this? Yep, I'm not even going to read this to you because I think I already did. I think we talked about this not that long ago. Validation. We're just calling this a validation card. This is a validation card. I'm not going to go into it. We did it. Woo! And that one's for Lisa Phillips, and it flew across the room. No, it didn't. It's right here. Lisa Phillips is also another one that's in awareness. She's building on her awareness, I have to say. I feel like more and more every day in every way, she is becoming more aware of things. And also I want to tell you, there's fairy energy around you. I'm not quite sure if I feel like I want to do this, like I want to swat. Make sure you're not swatting at the fairies, please. Don't piss off the fairies in your home. Don't feed them in your home. Don't eat their food, and don't dance with them. Please, all those things. But I really feel like you have a growing sense of awareness and prosperity coming your way. They're like cha-ching. I have that cha-ching going on. So awesome. Okay, moving on to Nancy Bulliard. Gentleness. This is you, Nancy. True kindness has wings. True kindness has wings. I love this deck. You know, I love this deck of cards. True kindness has wings. And this is what if I had to go through this deck and pull, I would probably pull this card and the power card for you. Just because you have this energy, you care about so many people, and sometimes that is to your own detriment, where you let some of your own energy escape, or you take too much on from somebody else. So make sure you're not being so absorbent. We're going to call you super absorbent, and super loving and gentle with energy. So make sure you're taking care of your own energy. Moving on to Amy Robeson. Sorry. Time to start a spiritual journey. Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you looking into? If you're not really jumping into looking into some things that have intrigued you, it's time to do so. The energy is perfect right now for you to create a new spiritual path for yourself, and something may spark your interest. If it does, follow it down the rabbit hole, because that rabbit hole could be a lot of fun. Moving on. Next one is Alice Ray. Alice Ray. Anticipation. You have something going on either immediately in front of you right now or in the background that is going to change. Oh, you guys want me to say it's going to change your world. I don't know what it is. I wish I did know what it is. And that's where they were very specific. It's going to change your world, but it's going to be something really wonderful. It's not going to be a bad thing, but make sure you're living in anticipation of incredible things coming your way. I want $1,000 just to spend on free fall for Christmas. You know, really stick it out there so that you are getting what you want, not what you need, right, guys? We never ask for what we need. If you say, I need money to pay my electric bill, then you're always going to be in need of money to pay your electric bill. I want abundance, so I never have to be concerned about my bills. Oh, no, let's not even put the bills in there. I want abundance because I am manifesting everything in my life to be wonderfully financially free. Stuff like that. Okay, moving on to Zayna Copeland. This is a great card for you. This is a great card. You have great energy. This is a manifestation card. You have many lifetimes behind you of incredible energy. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. I know she's like, wait, what? No, I see a past life of you sitting down and playing some sort of game at a big table with other men that are important, and I don't know what they're talking about. So you know what you want in life. And I feel like you know what you were sent here to do. Uh, time to set some new things in motion to create it all. I don't know. I hope it makes sense to you. That's just what they're saying. Donna Brown. Moving on to Donna Brown. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously, hold on. Let's see. Gotcha. I'm seeing, hold on one second. Donna Brown. Okay, we're doing Donna Brown. Donna Brown. Donna, make sure you're putting energy into the things that you have coming, not the things that you have gone through or have had been focused on. And this is really important. Drop anger towards situations or people that you have no control over. You have no control over anybody but yourself. So make sure you're paying attention to where the energy's going. Your energy's going. That's really, really important. Because if you do that, if you pay attention to somebody else's situations too much, it's going to suck you down. It's going to suck you in. Yeah, don't do that. They're showing me like a spiral in. Not the good kind either. So pay attention to where your energy is going. I just feel like there's either you're aware of somebody being dramatic, or there's somebody that's subtly dramatic that you get sucked in a little bit at a time. Don't need drama. Okay, moving on to Autumn. And then Amber Allen. Autumn. Integrity. Make sure you're working with integrity in everything that you do. There are some things that we have to step back from and say, is this the right thing? Is that the wrong thing? Do I want to work this way? Do I want to work that way? Make sure you're working with integrity for everything you do in life. And don't let anybody tell you which way to do things, because you're quite unique. You know, we're all very unique. So one way you may read may be not somebody else's cup of tea. But make sure you're doing with it integrity. Absolutely. All right, and Amber Allen. I see this one. Amber. Reconciliation. I want to say this is reconciliation with some choices that you've made in life, actually. I want to say that this is letting go of some of the cords that you've had to bind you to some things that you have either experienced or have occurred in your lifetime. Because these things here are the things that hold us back. And I actually and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, I actually think that some of your health issues have something to do with this. So maybe some extensive cord cutting would be a good idea. And I keep wanting to cough. I just keep wanting to cough. Like, let some stuff out, bring some stuff up. It would have probably been something vocal that would have done it. It's part of a karmic cord. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't even know how many people I just did. I'm looking through the comments. Let's see. I hope that helps. It is not liquor. I swear it is tea. Okay. I swear. Okay, I'm reading comments. I'm like, so am I hot? Honey, I've been doing shotgun. I do look flushed, don't I? It's because I'm talking really fast. It's like so much energy going through today. Yeah, at least it's recorded if anybody needs a recording, right? No, see, here's the thing, you guys, and I'm gonna tell you, we have a troll. Where's the troll? Oh, here he is. Oh no, that's somebody. I was wondering if you're taking any questions. I don't see a troll. I don't see a troll. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you, and you guys know, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, you know I'll just throw myself under the bus. I have no problem with it. I did not start doing this. This was not my. Yeah, it's because I was doing a lot of spirit communication. It was just the flow. I didn't plan to do this for my life. It wasn't my goal, right? Oh, there's the troll. I see a troll. There's a troll. Block user on Facebook and block on the restream. There we go. Troll gone. It's not what I intended to do with my life. I don't know what I intended to do. I guess I was going to do nails my whole entire life. Not physically possible, by the way. After a while, you fall apart and you hurt. But when it comes to, I have no idea where I was going with this. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, I understand. I remember. Okay. So when I started doing the daily get up gone every morning and do the readings every morning, I love doing the morning readings, the morning chat. I love it. But what it does is it takes something away from me. It makes it more work. And I don't think that I want it to be absolute work, because this is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing. And I want to do this and have fun. And when I get on and I have fun, this is the difference you'll see. I start talking fast. I'm connected. I mean, I'm connected. I got Amber. So this, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And what happened is, when we had COVID, I sat there for 3 weeks and I was thinking, the only person that has me working my schedule is me. Nobody else has me doing my schedule. I make my own schedule. And I have to tell you, it is a bitch of a schedule. I put a lot of pressure on myself, which also takes away from that connection. So if I'm not reading, it's because I'm not feeling the connection. And I haven't been online in the mornings because I realized how disconnected I was, because I had turned it into a job rather than sit here and have a good time with everybody. And as I sat there, and as I have been recovered and said, I'm going to work when I want to work, my guides have come in full force. As in, let's do some channeling, let's take a meditation, let's take a break, let's go do this. The difference is night and day. And as I sit back and I watch this, I go, I understand how people that do this for a living can become worn out, stop doing it, step away from it, all that. Because once you take it to the next level and you are like, let's do this, let's make it something, let's spread the message, let's teach, let's do this, let's do that, it becomes more, and you may receive less. So it's up to me and Sam, of course, to build the membership, as we would love to. We would love to do that and be able to do this full time, right? $11 a month. But the level of work I was putting on myself was exhausting, and it just wasn't worth the loss of connection. So while I'm still doing the work, I'm not overworking. Things may take a little longer, but it's going to be with more connection. And that's what I think is more important. So when it comes to when it comes to sitting here and just being able to fire off readings, like, I love this. I love this because my face is flushed. It's because I'm when I'm working fast, it's because I'm channeling. There's a lot of channeling going on. With that being said, Lisa's on her soapbox again. Monday's class is on chakras. It's on chakras. Monday in the memberships class is on chakras. Ellie Coyle and I have scheduled a mediumship for Thursday evening, the 16th, and we will be, it's a free thing. You'll have to sign up for it because it's going to be a private Zoom, but it's a free live mediumship at 4 p.m. Central on the 16th. So I will put an event out for this for you guys, so you guys can sign up. Don't forget to sign up for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. You have to follow the link on My Mystical Life to be in it. Okay? You have to go sign up to be involved. That's where all the names will be pulled from. It's where the names will be pulled from. So go to My Mystical Life, and on the front page, you're going to see there's Psychic Development class, there's Mediumship Development, there's Reiki 1, and there's also on the front page of mymysticallife.com the 12 Days of Christmas to enroll. Yeah. So make sure you do all those things. Thank you, Lisa, for saying what you said. I have been so much more free with my spirituality as soon as I stopped making it my whole day. I will make it. I seriously, right, Nancy? I will make it from 8 o'clock in the morning until midnight. I will. I will be on Canva. I'll be on the web page. I'll be doing videos. I'll be doing. So we have to be conscious of that. I was spending 6 to 7 hours a day watching spiritual stuff, and finally lost connection too. Then I got depressed. So now backing off a bit. Love you so much for helping my weirdness. Oh my gosh. I'll read anything if you put it in front of me. We love you, Nancy. We love you. So fun to watch you do shotgun and have fun firing off messages. I do love it. We haven't done it in a while. And when you don't have, and see, this is what I love. When you don't have time to think of the message, you just speak. You're channeling. It's the message. It's the message. You know? How do you find your classes? Are they on the page? Yes, go to mymysticallife.com, and they're on the front page directly under the 12 Days of Christmas banner. And it'll take you right to it. It'll take you right to it. So, everybody, we've been on for 2 hours. Time flies when you're with incredible people, right? This is such an incredible group, and every day in every way, we're always very blessed and very, very thankful. I might be on tomorrow. I might go shopping. I'm going to have the child tomorrow, so I'm very excited. Do you think I do well in mediumship? I don't know. I can't answer that. Lisa, do you think you do well in mediumship? Do you feel you're grounded, centered, and calling in the protection that's adequate to do mediumship? Mostly, are you centered enough to do it? Are you centered enough? Do you feel like you are centered enough? That's the crotch goblin. I know. I'm sorry. We raised the children right, but you just can't take them out in public. Oh my God, he called Henry a crotch goblin. I'm like, what the hell is that? So anyhow, so the 12 Days of Christmas start on the 14th of December, and we'll go through Christmas, right? That's why I needed to ask you, Lisa. I wanted you to follow your intuition on that. That's the kind of feeling I get. It's like, you know, I like people to be centered to join that. I really do. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for spending some time here. You know, find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And if Sam were here, he would say, May the light be with you always. And I will talk to you probably tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you so much.